I've been a reader of Japanese manga for roughly 20 years. I've read various kinds. I've read gag and comedy, one's about that odd special inspirational teacher, one's about battling, one about kid killing, one's about crappy students, but I never read one where all of those concepts were in the same comic until now. Well, that and an alien octopus that can fly at Mach 20 as a teacher. Welcome to the world of Assassination Classroom. The story really begins with a flashback. Classroom 3E is looked down from everyone in the school. All the academic failures and freaks are shoved up in there. If your grades dip far low enough, you get placed there. Also, if your grades don't improve, you don't get to graduate and you stay in 3E. One day, a government official introduces Koro Sensei. It's a play on words, which basically means unkillable teacher, and says that he destroyed 70% of the moon. It's now just a crescent shape. And in a year, he will blow up the planet unless they kill him. Koro Sensei doesn't say why he wants to destroy the world, and in a year it's right after their graduation. But he has one condition before he blows up the planet, and that's to teach class 3E. A clue as to why that is seen in a one-page flashback. And based on that flashback, this appearance of a tentacled octopus guy seems to be, it's probably really a disguise. Also, the students can try to kill him anytime they want. He has agreed not to kill any of the students, though. As far as the students' loved ones, well, the students are given plastic toy-like weapons like BB guns, knives, grenades. They're lethal to him, but they won't hurt the kids. Also, per the government, the kids have to keep this a secret, and also, other than just saving the world, whoever kills Koro Sensei gets $10 million. 10 billion yen in the Japanese translation. Yusei Matsui's previous series was Nero the Supernatural Detective. It ran from 2005 to 2009. It was animated in 2007 to 2008. It seems like he's taken inspiration from some of his favorite series, Bobo, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and Ultimate Muscle. The over-the-top action, the large cast of characters, it's obvious he took inspiration from these other properties to help mold his own series. There is a large cast of characters in this series, so I'm only going to take a look at a few of them. First, Koro Sensei. A weird, almost always grinning, octopus-looking creature. At first, I thought he was an alien, but he says he was born on Earth in the first chapter. Maybe he was an alien, but born on Earth, I don't know. He seems to like a lot of things about the Earth, but he still wants to destroy it. Also, he can be petty. He has OCD when it comes to cleaning things. And in the future, we'll learn he's quick to panic, loves gossipy rumors. He's also quick to anger. And if he believes you're trying to achieve an objective the easy way, he's really going to go off on you. He says he doesn't want to die, but he wants his students to kill him in an honorable way that will allow them to keep a smile on their face. He also seems to genuinely care for each and every one of his students. As I noted earlier, there is a flashback that gives you some idea why he wanted to become a teacher, and a teacher in this class in particular. After Koro Sensei, it's difficult to describe the characters in the story. We don't spend enough time with them for the most part. That changes in future volumes. Each of the students have an issue that they need to work through, and Koro Sensei, by the end of the chapter, helps inspire them to become better. But that said, let me give you a couple of characters that seem like they're going to be the main ones for the rest of the series. The first one is Nagisa. He's short for his age, he's weak, he looks very feminine. For a while I thought he was a girl, but there is a reason for that, and it's explored in future volumes. He is also unassuming and it's easy not to notice him. He's also great at researching, and later on in future volumes, you find out he has a hidden bloodlust. Next student, Karma. Unlike the other students in Class 3E, he's there because he keeps getting into fights and the teachers can't control him. He's actually very smart and is probably the best fighter in 3E. If it weren't for him always being suspended, he'd probably be at the top of his class. After reading this, I did have some burning questions and just some random thoughts. 1. What's the end game for this series? Yes, to kill Kuro Sensei before graduation, but he can fly, he has tentacles, he can move at Mach 20, he can morph his appearance, regenerate. It's pretty obvious that no matter how good the kids get, they won't be able to kill him. The jokes in the set of the series are good, but how can this last over time? I mean, eventually it's gonna get old, but apparently not in Japan because there's currently right now 113 chapters and counting. And also a new anime series comes out starting January 9th, 2015. Picking back off the first question, unless a major storyline or threat larger than Kuro Sensei pops up, this setup's going to get repetitive. And also, I think the cast might be too large. You don't notice it in the first volume, but the class size gets to be over at least 20 recurring characters, and most of them are students. In some ways, superficially, this series reminds me of Nejima. You have that special inspirational teacher, around 30 students, and you have episodes or chapters that are dedicated to each student. And you get some backstory with them, but like I said, it gets pretty repetitive. Despite all that, I do recommend this series. It has very nice, clean artwork. The jokes and the cast are funny. And if you don't like one joke, another one's right around the corner. There is enough mystery in the series to stay intrigued, and there are some lessons sprinkled in. It's not too heavy though. It's a fun series for, I'd say, A1, 10 years old and up. In the US, it's being distributed by Viz Media via print and also digital, so you have no excuse not to get it. And despite some repetition, it really is a great and fun series. And until next time, goodbye.